Okay, so this is pretty much all you need. The only thing I don't have is cleaning agents for what is clearly on this string. You can see tarnish or corrosion, kind of like a penny turns green. I have a set of strings here. These are some of those that I was telling you about, the kind I'm going to send you that you can break all you want. Let's see what this says. Viola set long, 16 inches and over. That's just a 4x4 or full size. And then it says solid steel core, all right, medium tension. So this is just standard. I mean, you can pick this stuff up anywhere. I think it costs certainly less than $20. I don't know, maybe less than 10. This is gonna have 4 strings in it, okay? And I'll show you, since I'm gonna obviously have to restring this one. It's kind of like changing a tire. When you restring one, you need to restring them all, okay? So I might as well show you how to restring the entire instrument. and that'll make you feel better because it's super easy. And even if you mess up, you really don't mess up because these are cheap, okay? You always want to have a crappy pair of strings laying around just in case one pops, okay? This is the bow, and I've tightened it, and I want to show you what it should look like when it's stored, okay, especially for long periods of time. You're gonna be turning that knob right there, the metal lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Just watch this is made of horsehair, by the way, okay? Don't ever go for the synthetic junk. So lefty-loosey, just watch. You see, it's getting, look at that, now it's really frayed, huh? So that's how you would store it. You don't want to store it with tension. And in a similar way, you don't want to store your violin for long periods of time, or in places where you're going to have extreme changes in temperature. You want to loosen this just a little bit, and I would use these micro tuners down here to loosen this up a little bit, maybe to where it goes half a note down, okay? Half a note below where you want it to be, all right? So this is the chin guard, and it's not glued to the instrument or anything. It's just held in place with tension right there. I could pop that thing off. But as you can see, if I popped it off, I couldn't move it to this side. I would need to get a right chin guard over here, okay? So this one is not flippable or whatever. This is designed for somebody who's going to be holding this thing on their left shoulder and using their left hand on the fretboard and holding the bow with their right hand. And it looks like you're going to be doing the opposite, right? So we're going to need to get you one of these to go there. Finally, let's take a look at the shoulder rest, okay? This thing is not at all fixed to the instrument. It comes off every time you put it away. Let me see if I can pop it off without dropping the camera. I think I'm just gonna have to use my camera hand here. So what we're gonna do is just slide that around this way, and then it's just gonna fall off, okay? See, just came off. So this is the only brand that I will, if this doesn't come with your violin, I'll send you one. So you see it says viola, and it says collapsible shoulder rest, and it says 5/4 size. Okay, so I got an oversized one. For you, I would get a 4/4 size, and you can see here, it can go up and down 1, 2, 3, 4 fourths, okay? So it can actually move a full inch. So yeah, I mean, this thing doesn't have to, you don't have to pick which side. This thing can be flipped around for, I mean, I could hand this to you and you could, if you were playing the viola, if the chin guard was over here, you could use this. It doesn't require you to choose a side. And it sits on your shoulder, and it's got foam to make it more comfortable. And combined with the chin rest, with this, which you can adjust the height of. You see there's a threaded screw right there, and you can adjust the dimensions there, and then it actually wobbles, okay? Like, see, I can change the orientation. It's designed to do that, and see how it collapses down? This is for storage, okay? And you put this away in your case every time you're done with the instrument. But Kuhn, that's the one we want for the shoulder rest. Okay, well, that's about all I can show you for now, other than just how to do some basic dusting. We're not cleaning. You notice some dust there, and you see there's not any here. I cleaned here, and the way you do that is you just kind of thread this thing through here, get it up on the fretboard, and then just pull it up there like that, and then pull it down, and then pull it up and down. Now, you know, you're going to hear me say this again and again. Don't ever put anything on the instrument. Don't ever put any oil. They sell you this stuff and they say, oh yeah, you can clean the wood. Don't ever clean the wood. If anything, if you ever have to use anything, just the smallest amount of water, okay? Damp only, not wet, okay? No droplets, and you might have more success. I mean, even if I just lick my finger there, I can get at some of that dust. Anyway, no, I'd use like a Q-tip or something. No rubbing alcohol or anything. The resonance of the instrument, I've seen people ruin these by putting like pine saw or Old English on this thing to try to make it shiny or something, and they just destroy $1,000 instrument like that. So don't do that. When we do change the strings, you're going to see me unscrew these. I don't have the device I'm sending you, which makes unscrewing these really fast. It's called a winder, okay? I don't have a winder, so I'll just use my hand will be the winder. But you can actually see how many times I've wound the string around. And remember, I use long strings, okay? I like them to be long. Sometimes they're so long you have to cut the ends off with a pair of wire cutters, and that's fine. Down here on the bottom, the kind of strings I'm going to send you have that little ball which sets in there and allows you to thread this over. Now the way to change the strings is one string at a time, and if you do it just right, the fretboard will never fall over. But I just want you to know, it probably will. And you know what I like to do is I'll take a picture of my instrument so I know precisely where the fretboard is. I'm actually looking at it right now, and you want it to be absolutely perpendicular And you know, to me, I'm noticing like an ever so slight tilt to the left, but maybe not. I kind of feel like it needs to be tilted back just a smidge, but now I'm geeking out on this thing, right? You can always look and see about your instrument. The stuff's always going to be inside there. So this is a Yamaha 16-inch. This is not a quality instrument. It's actually one that I give to students to use so they can break it. But it's a good instrument. I mean, it's fine, you know, but it's just, it doesn't have the craftsmanship of what you're getting, not even on the same universe, not even at all, okay? But you're getting an instrument that's 1,000 times better than that. But, you know, this gets the job done. Yamaha is kind of the cheap, but it's not junk, it's just mass manufactured in China. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything interesting to show you in there. And there isn't. Okay, that's it.